Lesson 44 is measuring lengths with a ruler. And most rulers, not all, come with a U.S. customary or system or standard or whatever you want to call it, and then also a metric side. And so this one's measured in inches, and this one, as you can see, is labeled metric. So if the problem asks you to measure something in inches, you're going to be using this side, and usually the numbers, like on this ruler, they're a little bit larger. So we're going to line it up with the edge of my arrow here and go all the way to my arrow tip. And I can see right through here, again, I lined it up with the edge. We want to keep it nice and straight there. And once you go past this whole number right here, you're going to be moving into fractional pieces. And the longest one right here is your half mark, and the next two short ones are your fourths. And then as you go down, they keep getting shorter, and the value of the fractions, are broken down to more pieces. So if you count them just all straight from 3 all the way to 4, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pieces. So these shortest ones, and including the longer ones in that, are 16ths. Then you go up, and these are your eighths, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you have 3 of these, 1, 2, 3. So those are, and then 4 obviously is your fourths. So anyway, that's how you can measure that. So if you're going to write this as a fraction, you're going to write your whole number, which is 3. And then you're going to figure out where the tip comes down, which is right about here. So that is, looks like in your eighths, so that's 1, 2, 3 eighths inches long. Now, if we're going to be measuring that in metric, it's going to look a little different. We're going to use this smaller system down here. If you look closely, you can see a lot of little bitty dash marks right here, or hash marks. In each centimeter, it's made up of 10 millimeters. So if you have 2 centimeters, that's 20 millimeters. If you have 7 centimeters, it's 70 millimeters. It's basically all multiplying those through 10. So I'm going to go ahead and line up the edge of my arrow with the edge of the fletchings down at the back here. And it looks like it's lining up right here with the 8 centimeters. And this longer line, again, is the halfway mark. And it's 1 hash mark past that. So it's 6 tenths centimeters. So that's 8 and 6 tenths. And again, try to measure it to the closest that you can. Be precise and count your hash marks. So if you're not sure where they are, just go through and count all of those. But use those hash marks that are a little bit longer to indicate the half mark. That's going to really help you out. Down here we're going to measure this one in centimeters, and I managed to get that at exactly 4 centimeters. That's pretty slick. On this side, it is a little over 1.5 inches, so we're going to go ahead and check that out, and it looks like we have it marked on our eighths. So I'm going to come here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1 and 5 eighths. How I knew I counted that wrong is because if it was 4 eighths, it would have been the longest mark in between the 2 and the 1. And let's measure this one in inches down here. It's just shy of 2 inches, and it's on that last 16th mark, so that is 1 and 15 sixteenths of an inch long. So it's pretty fun once you get checking out those ruler measurements and understanding how the ruler pieces are broken up. But my personal favorite is measuring in centimeters, because you can count by 10 a little bit easier than small fractional numbers.